A coach hopes to help his players get more out of his plate appearances.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Jace Vines.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more. Life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Right, sharp grounder.
Hey,
that's through for a base hit.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat. You smoked that thing.
One down. Nick Banks digging in for the Nationals.
He's going.
Runner on the go. They pitch out. Barnhart, great throw, caught stealing.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One out, runner at second. Joe Brandon digging in for the Nationals.
One time right here.
That one ripped. Tucker. Makes the play. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there.
So up next, Alex Bregman, 1 for 2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And the righty deals. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
So 2 down now, and here is Joe Brandon. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He made him pay for that one. His 27th home run of the season. It's 8-5.
See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job.
And welcome back. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Leading off for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Out to short. On to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So 1 out, nobody on. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. For the 4th time tonight. Bounced out to short. Gathers and throws to first. Rizzo out of the play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Beatty.
Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the shortstop, Joe Brando.
Leading up for the Nationals, the shortstop, Joe Brando.
Verlander back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Booyah! He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-5.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So next up for Houston, Shea Whitcomb.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Now batting,
1st and 3rd, 1 down.
Shea Whitcomb.
Out to short, and it gets by him. In at 2nd, no play. A run comes in on the play.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Matt Beatty.
Hey, we got nobody.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. On a second, they get one. They get the double play. And just one out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer. Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 10-7. Here in Washington, D.C., glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Luis Severino. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so...
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. That one felt good. His 29th of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Joe Brandon, the next to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. In there for strike one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been...
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. An absolutely majestic shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Kyle Tucker, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field.
Hey, 2 down.
Next pitch is popped up. Jones settles under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 4-0. Two outs, base is empty. Joe Brandon digging in for the Nationals. Swung on, belted. That's back. So it's 6-2, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in the sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Joe Brandon. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And they now lead by 9. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. 11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Back in Washington, D.C., Niko Goodrum up here. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Joe Brandon digging in for the Nationals. Random, tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
That one ripped way back there. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Runner breaks for 3rd. That one the other way. Runner at first with 2 away. Laureano comes up to hit.
The center fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Two down.
0-1 now. That's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite.
And now up for Washington, Joe Brandon.
The shortstop, Joe
Out to short.
Brandon.
Throw on to Rizzo. And now 2 gone.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, nobody on. And now here is Niko Goodrum.
Number 11, shortstop.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
2-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires over to Schwindel, and that'll do it. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Nats 1. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, come on, guys.
The wind of the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on.
Joe Random digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back. Booyah! His 32nd of the year, and they close the gap. It's 9-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or...
On to the bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Joe Random. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He powers one out to right field. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 12-6. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
So it's their last chance in this one. Digging in, Joe Random. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He sends it out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 17-9. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well. Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining.
God don't like ugly, I ain't one to judge. Whole lot of gold, Cubans with a ton. Say I kept it solid when it's all said and done. All I know is keep going, run, better run. Mama told me never fold, run, better run. Like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race for freedom ain't won, run, better run. Had to make it out the red clay, run, better run. The west side of Atlanta, yeah, that's where I'm from. outside, our hands on like a glove. Moving like my guy Nori, eating on the run. Still an underground king, and that's worth the bun. Locked in like Rice Street without a bun. I was playing with the powder way before LeBron. My wife was born a redhead, but now she a blonde. Politicians lie, and your favorite rapper is a con.
Carlos, this is no longer a small sample size. We're getting deeper into the baseball season, and he's continuing to put on a show, even whispers of Rookie of the Year. You lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like right now?
Oh, it's extremely exciting when you hear those rumors and you're getting considered as a Rookie of the Year candidate. That means you've been having a great season. So after you take in all that and you realize that you are highly regarded, enjoy it, of course, but make sure you stay with the basics. Make sure you stay within yourself and within your approach. You'll be better served and you'll be able to finish strong that way.
Enjoy it, but stay humble.
I put a brand new flare on her wrist. I bought that new Pratt Print Jane. This a bigger boat, we ain't sinking the same. This a PJ, we're not on the same plane. Yeah, big on the yellow diamonds like the sun. And I keep it one-on-one. Run. Trapping out of mama's son. With the drums.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Jacob deGrom. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Booyah! Home run number 35 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here's Pete Alonso. Big-time power. And the pitch. On the ground. Zips it to first. And the inning is over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joe Brandon. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. deGrom back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Birdie moving to his left. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Back here at Citi Field, here's Brandon Nimmo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Up the middle. Whips it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game.
Brandon handles. Tosses across to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon. He's already homered in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Up now for Washington, Nick Banks. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw in, the tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Now back, right fielder, Brandon.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground, out to short. Fires to first on the run. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. One out, base is empty. Joe Brandon getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. Smash to the left side. Lindor on to first. And he's out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Banks.
Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, John Birdie.
The center fielder, John Birdie.
And the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Out on a bang-bang play. At the plate, Joe Brandon. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. Run comes in from second. It's 9-5.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now the left fielder, Nick Banks.
Hey, no one better. Clutch up.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Ground ball to the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, boy, they tried that one. Great piece.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and third, 2 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. 1 for 3.
Hey, one time right now. Runner, runner, runner.
Out at the plate. He tries to steal home, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Nationals 10 and the Mets. Man at first, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ground ball could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around. The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg. His record is now 7-8. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. His record is now 4-4. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher tonight, Taijuan Walker.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Joe Brandon digging in for the Nationals. Brandon hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Walker back to work. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Had the day off yesterday.
Hey, stay hot now.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Random hung up in a rundown now. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock. You're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
So digging in, Joe Brandon. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
Yeah, let's go now, one time.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He powers that one out to left. His 36th home run of the season. It's 2-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run shot, his 37th homer of the year. It's 4-1.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Now it's J.D. Davis.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Random. One at second. He's out. On to first, double play.
Here's the third baseman, Cesar Hernandez, 1 for 2. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Throw to first is in time. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Joe Brandon digging in for the Nationals for the 4th time tonight. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This guy has turned into one of the best catchers in the game, but was originally signed by the Cubs as an infielder.
Come on, big guy.
The pitch. Runner on the go. In the air, left side. Gallo ranging back. And that is that. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets 1. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Number 7, second baseman.
And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second, and that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Boog, some guys love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball, don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it's always about hydration because I could cramp up, and you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? Our starter in this one, Chris Bassitt. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Joe Brandon digging in for the Nationals. Random hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And that one is lifted in the air. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The relay, and he's out.
down, and that ends the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And now it's Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Gallo for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, J.D.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement?
Man at second here with 2 away. J.D. Davis up now for the Mets.
Like, what's your name? How about we just tone it down? Then go back to where you came from. I ain't gotta prove nothing.
And a pitch. Hard hit left side. On the run, throw to first, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Tapped on the ground softly to short. And no throw. He's into first easily.
It doesn't really matter where you are.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Kicks and fires. Grounder might be 2. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Here is James McCann. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Slow roller up the middle. Random handles the chance. Over to first, and that's the inning. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
Out to short. Random collects it. Now the throw to first on the run. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the Nats 1. Back here at the ballpark, now Joe Random.
Let's go, baby.
This kid is so special. Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Bassett back to work.
Ah, baby, you drove that one.
Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Do it, no one better. Come on.
Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. At the belt and fires. There goes the runner. McCann fires. Out. Corral caught stealing.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One gone, runner at first. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. 0-2 now. Rolled to short, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Joe Brandom digging in for the Nationals. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Here you go. Let it fly.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marte under it. And it's caught for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
And now up for Washington, Joe Brandom.
Up next for Washington.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one drilled left field. Booyah! A solo shot, and they inch closer. It's 7-4, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And
here's Starling Marte.
Refusing to go away quietly.
Smart. Going out now.
Next pitch is popped up. Random under this one. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 5, John Birdie.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
When they try to move in, you know what you must do, right? Coming out the room, whether the sun or the moon, it is safe to assume that we've been well groomed. In the village of platoon, drums signal out the boom. One test you get doomed. Here's a demonstration show. Put the arrow to the bow, strategy to the foe, victory, see it glow, and we take the win, a lap around the river, and we back. Only God allow that. We the show off with the mask that is now worn. Devil man, look around, say it's war torn. What do you know about the secrets bestowed and the stories we told? We the action, spiritual or physical, closer to the mystical, ancestor visit you.
Ken, we've seen how the fans are taking to this young star. What about the veteran players around him? I'm so curious. How do they react to a rising star in their midst? What's the vibe around him in the cage during batting practice?
Well, the vibe is that everybody wants to see this young man hit. I think that's the thing. Like, you know, you see the veterans, if they come out early, because usually the veterans, you know, they come out, you know, late in the BP. But if they know that this is a young man that is taking steps in the right direction and growing the game, they want to come out and see him because, we're all fans first. It's not like, we're not, we're there to compete. But, when you see a guy that's special, you want to see him.
We ain't afraid of no thing. All that slave thing, no. Hey, this ain't Hollywood, this ain't a movie, ain't golden cut. We cutting up the whole system, so if you ain't with us, then you better run. Back off, with the cough and the cough for shock. We the new breed and we really don't care. Pissed off and ticked off and commit the block. We the new breed, we the new breed.
Melanin glowing for the world to see. Your insecurity's not concerning me. I mean, God is a woman, that's my firm belief. And they wanna burn it down to the third degree. Grab a hold of the locks and insert the key. How many leaders does it take to be free? Don't wanna be Jack trying to get out the box. Should be stuck in there if you don't know how much it's all costs. Whoa, many layers is what's underneath. Look a little closer, I promise I'm more than you see. Please don't tell me you're different, I know I'm more than unique. Self-loving is all that I need. Never slow up, I don't know defeat. My heritage comes from royalty. That's crowns, a throne, a gold chains. More pain and nothing's changed. Still in chains. Which one of you politicians wanna be stepping in and up in a bad space? Step in my ring, you better know it's a sad day. I'm trying to dismiss us, I'll kick you out the place. Make them go missing, won't even leave a trace. Give me your best thing and I'll tell you that's a waste. I've been investing in my from day. Use the life, you say it ain't great. Go.
When they try to move in, we the new breed and we really don't care. We the new breed, we the new breed. We the new breed, fists in the air. We the new breed and we really don't care.
You know what you must do, right?
Fists in the air, fists in the air.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Getting the nod on the mound, Shane Bieber.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Coming up from the shelter, roll
live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
Making sure that all the pain I felt was worth it. I'ma stand up. I'ma stand up.
So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Lance Lynn.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Jimenez makes the grab, one pitch and one out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Center field, Robert has a beat on it, makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Austin Meadows. Inside.
Summer 2019, it's like a pipe dream. Pulling up in a 6-speed, trying to run away from the sound. Never really got my beat, but beef couldn't shake me up. I don't think that I can fake it much longer. Feels like a dream. You say the feeling, don't know who to trust. Take it back, take it back. I'm losing the beat. The way that I'm feeling is never enough. Take it back, take it back. I was on the west side, was a far cry from the city and the bright lights, but I can see the sun on me now. I guess I got bad instincts, 'cause I'm in sync with the worst of us, and I don't really mind burning anything. Let me count the ways, renegades, coming from the life that we made. Something like the bulls on parade, something like the icing on cake. But if you lose me, don't tell them. They all might think about it as if me was everything. It feels like a dream when you say the feeling. Don't know who to trust. Take it back, take it back. I'm losing the beat. The way that I'm feeling is never
It's a simple question, do you got it or not? I've been talking to God about the garage just for the crib that I still haven't bought. Both rocking my thoughts, going too fast and no rational. I need a 42 in the wake up. I'm the best citizen, I guess, of the land I came from. Make it rain and I'm rain again. I'm tunes in my brain, always steady demanding answers. I'm feeling like I'm fighting for my thoughts. In the bench and the lot, punch in the back, wasn't running into the box. I'm about to give a rock. I need to call up my pops. I'm killing the pain, I'm feeling the change. I'm a villain to once I want to know my name. You better think twice about the moves that you make. When your heart is closed, man, the truth is a race. Ay, don't let stir up in the booth. Ay, my name's shiny like my tooth. Ay, yo, trying to reproduce. Ay, DMs open, I'ma shoot. Don't disturb, I'm in the booth. Ay, my name's shiny like my tooth. Ay, yo, trying to reproduce. Ay, DMs open, I got options, the you do not know where I've been. France 7 a.m., I'm a fan of landed up in Japan for my body with more with a reason to leave. My inhibitions are breathing. I eat the and then I do my deepest. I'm about to run a mile on these. I'm chiropractic and crack smiles on these. I'm 21 trying to make 9-10 million. 29 quit by size of the Pentagon. Just got the shoes as red as filet mignon. Got magic, I thought she was Hermione. I'm in Hermione. Switch environment, I'm feeling uninspired. Was better precipitate than finding my soul in clarity. I'm burying my sins, the blessing is on my evidence. Ay. I'm a businessman without a business plan. Racks and playing the fitness. Abracadabra, no Illuminati ain't the mantra. I ain't you and listen. We gotta walk out slowly, I'm usually dramatic. I'm a raw dog life, I ain't doing no habits. I'm a star from the start, so we call it a Patrick. And like a giant tarantula. I've been dealing with some whack. Thinking they could backstab, nigga feel the though. Money been multiplying like an right really in the crib on the hills though. It's probably gonna be good for my mental. I pop out like I was a trap out. Whip louder than the rappers arguing on Clubhouse. I'ma throw their hands whenever I go on a run out. Wanna start but don't know when to do it. I can bow out. Stop the hate, just walk away. They gon' make it home and see the kids. I'm awake and I ain't ducking now. Peace and quiet. Running out of time. I'm calling up like stay home. The sessions that you got, tell them you can't be the drive. They spraying on a bad day. Saw that quote. I don't know if I got 911 to die. This shit that made me cry. When they keep me civilized. I ain't born to die. I need to stay a while.
I need to stay a while. I ain't born to die.
Yeah, look, it's easy to tell that I belong to a higher power. Even when I seen didn't rekindle my firepower. You not a threat, nothing to fight about. I see through you even when my light is out. Okay, hey, okay. You loud as a mouse outside of my house, not making no noise, just chasing the clout. Yeah, you want the cheese, but without no dreams, you will continue to sleep on the couch, shooting the scene and making a scene. That's two different things that we're not about. Hey, okay. Yeah. I feel like I got a lot to prove. I feel like y'all cannot walk in my shoes. I feel like I'm damaged beyond repair. I feel like I lost a whole lot of screws. I feel like as a kid nobody was there for me mentally. Nothing else mattered as long as we had a roof. But I needed a home, not a house. I mean, I wouldn't have minded more room, but it's cool. In my heart I knew there was a Benz coming, but for now we worry when the rent coming. What would you do for loot when the Benz coming? For your heads coming, wasn't cooking no soup on that bitch bugging. We was eating up water, the clans from it. I got through it, I'm shown and proven I can prove it. I'm the truest, always knew that I could do it. I'm a student and a teacher, I can teach you. I can ease to any feature, the preacher. I've heard a serpent serve a sermon, seen an angel, any redeemers deceiving. So please don't believe that I don't belong. Every demon, I'm conquering them all. I felt the rain, I felt the sun, and y'all about to feel this rain again. I ain't gotta talk at all. It's easy to tell that I belong to a higher power, even when I seen didn't rekindle my firepower. You not a threat, nothing to fight about. I see through you even when my light is out. Okay, hey, okay. Mouse outside of my house, not making no noise, just chasing the clout. Yeah, you want the cheese, but without no dreams, you will continue to sleep on the couch, shooting the scene and making a scene. That's two different things that we're not about. Hey, okay, hey, okay. Hey, it's been so long that I had to be strong, had to carry my own, had to do it alone. But I kept carrying on, I kept carrying on. I'm okay, I'm okay. Okay, you can take my arms, you can take my clothes, you can take my legs, you can take my toes.
are the one that get fooled, cause I never met a girl like you. I was waiting at the station, but I don't know if you're gonna show. You got all my information, I just wanna be your Romeo. It's not complicated, I just wanna take a chance on you. Not complicating things, I just wanna dance with you. I just wanna dance. I was waiting at the station, but I don't know if you're gonna show. You got all my information, I just wanna be your Romeo. It's not complicated, I just wanna take a chance on you. I'm not complicating things, I just wanna dance with you. I just wanna dance with you. You see me stepping, we got one question for you. You keep me guessing, I just wanna dance with you. You see me stepping, we got one question for you. You keep me guessing, I just wanna dance with you.
Can you hear? Are we clear? Clear for liftoff. Take off. For making reverberations. Are we affirmative? No negatory. Come in. Radio, what's your story? Ayahuasca kilo? Well, you're welcome. Are you ready for a
Money taller than the trees in Yosemite. The heavens. Got my finger on me, that's my mini. Progression. Anything I want, I can afford it. Listen. Never hustle backwards, always forward. Progression. I can multitask, always on the grind. I can walk and chew gum at the same time. I ain't on hiatus, I ain't missing an action. I'm the center of attention, the main attraction. When I enter the turf, when I pull up, what happened? People gather around me like an ice cream truck. No cap. People always ask me what I do for a living. What you do? I wear many hats, I'm something like Liz. I love Liz. Big subwoofer in the back. still go pow. Softer than the King Hawaiian roll.
Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up.
Big subwoofer bouncing like a trampoline. Glass shake when I roll past the scene. Candy apple paint dripping classic green. Everybody eating, you can ask the team. Fast and mean, speakers bumping, tags is clean. Keep me something to on, bad to poke on. Bass hit like an earthquake. Just hold on, I hit the block and roll on.
Got like 218s. Her favorite Too Short song is In Those Jeans. Shake it, baby, if you like this song. Do a dance every time they turn it on. It's got more bass than baseball. She down on it. I gotta give her what she want. Turn it up loud and let that bump. Everybody love the funk. Slumping in the trunk. You in the back seat, wishing you was in the front. She said something, asked me if I heard. I can't hear one word.
Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up.
Big subwoofer, big cooker, rooftop looker, looked out and saw TJ Hooker, jumped off the roof like Superfly Snooker. You know me, I'm up like a booger. Then I treat the like some dice and I shook her. I heard this youngin' screaming like a yelling that they coming. We ain't running. It's a new day, still got that. If these wanna take it back to 88, turn the music down, so we locking horns. Keep the party going. It's a false alarm.
Subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up? Blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up. Big sub.
gal them drop. Queen with the locks and the crown on top. Beat in the box, never sound on pops. If it ain't that, give me sound on rocks. I gotta bust my strut. I know I gotta trust my gut. I'm looking too fly for the function. I know it's just my luck. Like that's glide, hands on my sides, passion is stride.
Just another bad in a dynasty, quick and daddy back. One half of the mighty Yoda realistic Cadillac. Boys riding through your city, if you with me, bring it back. I'ma stay styling, wildin', profiling, while sticking to the facts. See right here, keep doing laps. Why some might be feeling trapped, never hating, just graduated. I've been down through the cap, no cap. Do the dash and cruise the map, do the map. I've been around the world and now, yeah, true to that. Now who is that? B.I.G.Y. First generation D.Y. I be designated P. Wait, MP and use up me. Canary yellow diamond in the pinky ring, not kiss it, keep it secret.
I just wanna take a chance on you.
To the pavement, I'm on my second shift and bathing in my sweat. It's Friday and I'm patiently waiting for my payment. Working deposit all straight to savings. Milking the clock, I've horizon, a dream we were chasing. Didn't involve call centers, I kept on telling I would be the best I was slept on. I put my 2 weeks in, I'm throwing the jets on to the leather on my tail falls all Teflon. Was picking on me, but I was like 6 then. 6 years later, I was bumping the then. Lord willing that I make it leak how my wrist been. Back when all the homies fully loading the then. Every ball's easy money like I was 6'10". Words prolific, they swear I'm writing with Nips pen. Whipping the black hoopty, a fit that the is out. It's lost in the world, still trying to figure it out. But
I've been going around with some real. You see that Nintendo come out the window. We playing like Nintendo. We some real. Keep playing no games. Keep playing no games with none of this. I can't play no games. Still can't complain. Still can't complain. Too hard. We some real. Keep playing no games. Keep playing no games with none of this. Still can't complain. Still can't complain. Too hard.
Still in the field with it, it's getting much harder to live. The only thing that I've been dodging is God in the bid. Collect calls to my mama, my father, his kids. Cause that kind of time to do is much harder to give. Seen a fatherless kid, his eyes wider than mine. By the look of his Jordans, he was barely getting by. I asked, where you wanna be when you turn 25? He turned around, looked up at me and told me alive. Resonated at the time, it had me in doubt. A must-have-see was all I had when taking this route. Stressing daily like how long will it take till it sprout? Reality, most of us wasn't making it out. Only took a phone call to summons the apes. Fellowshipping on the block, our coming to grace. Was dice games 40 to the face. We just wanna escape from Crenshaw to 108th. Wait.
Mystic, realistic, and simplistic. Spirits visit how we live it. It's intrinsic, kismet kissed it. It's smeared like lipstick, colorful on our souls. A mouthful of gold or a drummer's roll. Stories get told about it.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes.